Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer within you. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society and a people that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly what they wanted from us. And it was with that language of the stars that we were able to interpret our birth charts and understand what the universe wanted from us in this present life. That way we got to it further, faster, and stronger. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Let's learn some astrology today. So today we're going to get into Jupiter in the second house, and this already gives me very blessed vibes, you know, as far as the money realm. Like, you are going to be very blessed with money. But before we get into that, before we dive deep into that and unlock the secrets of that, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way when we see each individual aspect, we are better able to recognize it out in the world and other people and in other people's charts. That way we can read other people's charts as good as our own, you know? And that only happens when you dissect and like separate things and then mix them, you know? So with Jupiter in the birth chart always indicates for me the luck, blessings, and abundance within the person. Like, wherever Jupiter is pointing to in a person's chart, this shows me that when they express this thing, when they exude this thing, they get money, they get luck, doors open up for them. It's akin to Venus in that way, but Venus is a little bit more, it makes you more beautiful, but with Jupiter, it's just as a whole thing, like, you just get luck, you get abundance from it, you become expansive, and like your life opens up in expansive ways with Jupiter. So that's what Jupiter is in the birth chart. Jupiter is also like the teaching and preaching planet, and it is also the planet of like joy and fun and happiness. You know, it's the thing that like makes us giggle, it's the joke. But yeah, so now the third house, well, the second house, sorry. The second house is all about money and family lineage, like where you come from, like the family you grew up in back home, like the flavor of that, like the flavor of your family that you grew up in. You know, did you have a lot of sisters? Did you not have a lot of sisters? Did you have a dad that probably taught a lot of things to you? And this is what that placement will give, you know? So what happened? Oh, and the second house is always ruled by Venus and Taurus, because Taurus is foundational. Taurus means foundational energy, and your foundation as a human being is your family. You know, that's where your foundation comes from, is your family. You are only standing on the loins and the branches of your family tree. Remember that. No matter how different you may be from your family set you up in some shape or form. They postured you into the world in some way because you're alive and you're breathing. So second house is your foundation, it's your family lineage, and the style in which that went, and it's ruled by Taurus and it's ruled by Venus. Now what happens when we take Jupiter and we throw it into the second house? What does that manifest as? So when we have someone with Jupiter in the second house, this is going to make for somebody who is really adept and really lucky with money. This person probably comes from a big family that has a lot of money, or a family that you probably have so many brothers and sisters, or just a big family that, you know, when you go back home, you just have you have maybe like 9 brothers and sisters. You have so many siblings and so many cousins and so many this and so many that. Like, you come from a really big, joyous family that is abundant in their own right. You also probably have a lot of money, and like, you are blessed in your money area. Like, whatever you do for work just brings you money. That thing, depending on the sign that it's in, whenever you do that thing that brings you money, it brings you a lot of it. It's more than most. Like, you could be doing the same thing that your coworkers do for work, but for some reason you get more money, and that's because Jupiter in the second house is playing in your favor. So remember that. Now, write down below if this is ringing true for you, but I also want you right now to write in the comments what sign your Jupiter in the second house may fall in, because that's going to be different for everyone. And then I'll write back to you what that can manifest as, or what you can experience, because remember, I'm just behind my computer screen and I'm behind this camera and I do my research, and I just want to see how and if that is manifesting in the way that I've researched it, in the way that I've been learning about it. So help me help you, you know, and then that way we can help each other. But when Jupiter is in the second house, you're going to be very blessed with money. You are someone that probably people come to for money, you know, and you are probably very, you can teach people a lot about how to be as successful in the money area. This gives me very much like, what's that woman's name? Nancy Orman. Like, she preaches money gospel. Like, you know how she like preaches about money and it's almost spiritual for her. And when she talks about money and how to cultivate money and how to do it, it's like when she talks about it, it takes on this like spiritual tone, this spiritual essence. You could be that way about your money, where you are so attuned to the energy of money that when you talk about it to others, it's almost like a science. It's a spirituality. It's a religion in a way, in the way that you could talk about it. I mean, because you just understand the energy of it. You really do. And you can teach a lot of people how to become very resourceful. Like, you probably have a lot of resources. Like, if you look around your home, if a rainy day were to ever come, all you got to do is look around and go, I could sell that, I could do that, I could build this product and it'll get me out of this hole. I mean, you're very, very resourceful. So this makes for that type of person and that type of energy. Yeah, I feel like that really unpacks it. You've got a large family. You are really good at money. Money comes to you, money finds you, money really likes you, and you probably share your money with people in need, and people come to you for money advice and for just money in general. Like, this is a very blessed placement. Can I have some? Can I have a little? Please? Can you put it right there? Well, that was my video, you guys. I will see you on the next one. Remember, write down below what your sign may be, and I'll write back to you what that can do for you. And I will see y'all in the next video, all right? Y'all have a great day. Bye.